Welcome to another Get Ready Traders live session. I am your host, Luis Rodriguez, and I am excited you're here. Today we are doing live technical analysis and stepping right into the futures market. Whether it's NASDAQ, gold, US30, or even crypto, we will be looking for the best trading opportunities as they set up in real time. If this is your first time here, buckle up. The market moves really fast, and we'll be breaking it all down with a clear, efficient approach in 90 minutes or less. Before we get started, do me a huge favor. Hit that like, subscribe, and share this session so other traders like you can join us. I really appreciate your support. All right, the markets are moving, familia, so let's get started and enjoy the session. Hello. Can you guys hear me now? Better? I have to check if my cat chew my cat. I'm telling you. But he didn't. He didn't. I was a little bit concerned because it's just a very expensive microphone. I'm like, wait a minute, did my cat eat my microphone? No, it was just a setting in this broadcasting software. But good morning, familia. Let me start again. Good morning, everyone. We're gonna make some money in the morning with Luisito, your friend, your educator, and I was just saying that right now we in the community for the eagle eye system that we're sending those signals. I had to make some corrections because this is something that I used for the longest time, but the way it works is like a scanner that is constantly looking at the market and it's watching certain areas, and when it's watching these areas it's letting me know this is what we're watching. Then if I agree or disagree, I'll be like, okay. But then it goes into a confirmation process, then a signal. So it's like a cycle that goes through. And I was sending these confirmations to the channel saying what we're watching. But at the end of the day, these things they can get canceled very fast. So I don't want to bombard the channel constantly with like what we're watching. I'm just gonna say the confirmation and the signals that I'm taking in my own accounts. It's a better approach than just saying, hey, this is what we're watching, this is what we're watching, and then canceling, because then people are gonna be like, hey, so many signals all the time is not cool. And switching it a little bit more to a swing and intra environment more than a scalping, because I use it for scalping, swing, and intra, but I'm gonna switch it more for swing and intra for you guys, so you guys are not constantly like seeing these things, because it can drive you crazy. I'm okay with it because I'm making money. Why not? You know, if I have to deal with like people and things outside, it's worse. So this is just a system that is constantly letting me know what. It's like a scanner. It's a scanner that is constantly watching the channel. By the way, I'm gonna make that available on the website. The website will be released hopefully the end of this month. I'm taking down the other old website on the 20th. It's out. So anybody that has courses is all in the new website, and it's actually much better. So you guys can like go through all this stuff. It's super cool. But I'll release this before the end of this month, so everybody can have access to it and see it. And those scanners will be available in the website as well. You guys can actually see it. If you don't want to just see the signals on the channel on the VIP, you can go in the actual graph and see what the eagle eye is watching, if you guys want. And the other stuff as well, you guys are gonna be able to copy trade immediately. But I'm not gonna enable that right away. I want to test it first because it's new to me, so I gotta test it first before releasing it to everyone. Okay, that's what we're doing so far. But we're here today to make money, right? And we already had the Canadian CPI, not a big deal, but for anybody that trade US. But nothing going on for the market today, tomorrow, nothing. Really, there's really not much going on other than like just Wednesday. But it's gonna be one of those weeks that the market, you know, you'll be surprised. Like weeks like this, people think, oh, Joyce, it's gonna consolidate because there's not a lot of news. You know, sometimes the market react to those things and does trend depending on, you know. Remember that we have a crazy guy in the United States just sending tweets and moving the market. So we gotta be super careful with that. And the market loves to be technical, very technical, when there's not a lot of news happening, right? So that's when we can strive and be better and really good with what the market is doing. Here, very easy. It's consolidating. It's like a ping pong, up and down, up and down, up and down. But when we look at the bigger picture, let's see the 1 hour time frame. Ooh, look at that. Eesh. That was a nice gap here. Let me turn off this stuff. We don't need that. And I'm going to eliminate these two. I'm tired of this MACD. I don't need this MACD. Okay.
Okie dokie. So be careful because this might be just a wick of these and another red candle. Well, let's see when the market open in the next 16 minutes how it's going to react to this. Remember, familia, hit that like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. It will help this community to keep growing, finding more traders like you that want to see this and have the same opportunity, right? All right, familia, just looking at this 1 second. Okay. All right, so Elliott waves in the 1 hour time frame, not very clear. Looks like this might be just 1, 2, but I'm gonna navigate to the 30 minutes. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Reacting to the 361%, coming back down. Remember the Elliott Wave 4, they love to be triangles first, but already, let's see. Coming to that 50%. Okay, it can come a little bit lower to the 6180. Okay. That is a big move. For NASDAQ, that's nothing. Okay, so I just want to know where I am right now, but the indicator is very simple. We are below a negative gamma right now, really just a VWAP that we're using here. I built the other indicator that have more measurements. I'm using this one still. So reaction out of this to the downside, okay? So my problem is what the market is doing right now. So liquidity was built here from Asia, how it started. Liquidity is out right now. Everybody that was here is out. So there's more liquidity to the top if the market is gonna keep bouncing on and off. I still can't see well. Oh, listen, I'm so sorry to see that. Hey, good morning, Rochelle. The last thing I will be doing will be releasing an options training package on the website. I forgot about that to mention that. It's already in the website. I'll be releasing also that stuff for everybody who wants to like start getting into options, which I am heavily into. More than this, it's this thing, and I really want to stop at some point doing futures the way we're doing it because it's just too risky. Options is crazy. You have to be really the roadmap that I love to show people is how you can start making money out of very low money. Like with this, it is amazing. Okay, but if you already have a chunk of money, I do not recommend this stuff at all. Zero. Go directly into options. That's where the real money is. But anyways, all what we're gonna be doing it's waiting for the market to come to an area. I have a little problem here. The fact that all these sellers kicked in so hard, and all there is for buyers to push back the market. But in any other regular day, you will continue selling, right? In today's market, this can potentially go back up. My only thing is this gap here. This gap, this big move that happened here, they might want to try to come to that 50% out of that area. They might. It's not mandatory. And remember, in trading view, all we see here is a gap. But in the off market, there's an actual flow of things happening here. We all say, oh yeah, the market's gonna come back. It could just not do that. It could just react to this and push up, because look at this here. That was Asia. Boom, 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 poof, exploding. Now, if it takes Asia low, this could be the target right there. This could be the target right here. A little bit higher, man. Let me measure. around there. There you go. I'll keep it here. I'll keep it here. Maybe a little bit lower. It has to break Asia low for this target to come in swiftly. But the market at some point will go back up. When the market is doing this stuff, it's very easy to trade it. And why is it easy? Because we know it's just consolidating, right? So our stop losses should be very, very quick. Like it should be here, buying the market, or it should be there, selling the market. That's it. My question is it gonna do, if I'm gonna do option signals, it's much better than that, Rochelle. Options doesn't work that way. Like, oh, let me give you a signal for this day. We do a very deep analysis, and then the way we do trade on that is a longer period, not a daily thing. Unless you're doing directed stocks, and then you can say, oh, I want to trade Nvidia today and do that. But we do longer terms, and we're going to be watching it constantly, doing an analysis, a proper analysis, and say, hey, the next 30 days, 14 days is where the market is going to go, and we're going to be trading that. Don't worry about it. Don't get confused right now. Here, let's make money here so you guys can start putting money on the other side. It's better. Anyway, so pushing the market up, and any regular day, right? Or pushing the market down, breaking this stuff, going here. I don't want to put the X because I want to see the context of the market first. I want to see if the market is going to come to that gap or not, because it does gonna expand London a little bit, break Asia low, expand London. Now this is what you got to see. It's the exact same thing that I'm explaining to you guys. The same thing that I'm explaining to you guys, many people are seeing it too. So you know what they're doing at the same time? Buying the market, putting a stop loss there, pending orders. Okay, with stop losses around these areas. So if the market comes and hit those entries and pending orders get executed and everybody here is out, this market is going to explode to the downside even further. And that's what I'm trying to not get into. Because let's say if I get into that ball and I buy here and put my stop loss here, I might be being stopped out very quick. Okay, because there's no reaction right now. They're waiting for the market to open at, obviously, at 9:30, and after that reaction, we're gonna have a better context of the market. This is Asia and London. It just consolidated, building liquidity here. Not many market participants. They're just inviting to get market participants into this scenario. They will kick in when we get better context. It's Monday, the market is low. We will see. My bias right now is to the upside. Believe it or not, it's to the upside. Even though we are in a negative gamma, it's to the upside. Only because of this. But it might break it. It might go and grab the 50% of this gap even further down. It could go further down all the way here, and then push back up, have a bigger area of consolidation. A lot can happen, but I'll wait for the market to give me better context. I'm not in a rush to trade. Actually, as a matter of fact, I'm trading Asia again heavily. The past few, it's been more, it's better, honestly. It's better. The way the Asia is moving is much better than New York. It's very predictable, especially when the market is consolidating like this. You make your 300, 400, 500 bucks, get out. I need to trade in the morning. Anyways, but let's wait, familia. We got 6 minutes. Game plan, let's wait. No, I'm not gonna give you a trade until I get a better screen here. I'm gonna wait for this to either get the 50%. Now, if the market breaks and it goes lower, you guys can sell, okay? No problem. Here is a very good area to buy later during the day as a intro. And look at that, the gamma flip is right here. Trades that you guys can take are against this. The market goes up, back into the area, potential sales going down until they break this stuff. Because if he's going to do this ping pong, he's going to break this and continue to the upside. We will see. I'll be heading out within the next 40 minutes because I gotta go out, and then I'll be around on the VIP and the chat if you guys have any questions. But I'll wait, my friends. We got 4 minutes, and I'll be back. Alright, sorry familia. I had to quickly get something done here. We got 1 minute. 1 minute. Oh, actually 5 seconds. Back to the grind. Let's go. And the market open. I'm gonna go into the 5-minute time frame. Let's see. The market is moving. It's moving. Okay, I'm not looking at the chat. I'm looking. I want to move to the side here. It's moving to the upside. It is going up. It is getting up really, really fast. All right, let's see. Reacting to that build up. There you go. Reacting to that area. Heavy sellers kicking in. Heavy sellers kicking in. Nope, they're not letting it go. All right, well, it's going up. Doing that ping pong. Very aggressive. Reacting to the daily VWAP still. Buyers are not letting it go. It's just seeking for that liquidity that was built around this area in this channel. That's all it's doing. So all of this stuff is just closing temporary trading stops. Might continue pushing to the upside. Let's see. A lot of buyers getting trapped there right now. A lot of buyers getting trapped. I think this might be it. A lot of buyers getting trapped. There you go. Wow. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's coming for that gap. Oh, it's coming for that gap. Oh, maybe not. What in the world is happening here? Wow. They're fighting it. Ay. Yes, this is the context I like. Okay, I want to reduce it to the 1 minute time frame. I want you guys to see what I'm seeing here. This is the context I like. This little battle when they start going up and down in the same area, I hope they do it. It's back into the middle point. It looks like they will come for that gap. It looks like. They are unsure of what they're doing right now. They're just bouncing on and off. Coffee. Yep, it's coming. There you go. Josh, I didn't put the X, but you know how it is, brother. Yes, Rochelle, long term is the way. It's really fun to come and do this and understand the market and make some money and compound that, but this money we got to move it to the other side because that's what's gonna generate a steady income for you. You think honestly, I can't see myself have like 60, even 55 and do this every day. I can't see myself doing this. I gotta take care of my heart and my nerves. So I don't want to have a heart attack. So it's lower movements and again, it's lower investments. It's just much better than waking up every morning and seeing the market going up and down and your nervous system going up and down too. It's crazy. Okay, buyers are defending the area. I do want to sell, but if it flips this gamma flip, if it goes beyond this point, then buying. But as long as it's staying within under this area, you gotta sell. I took a little sell there. If it goes all over the gamma flip, then I'm taking an SL. They are onshore to where the market is not, but let's see. Volatility is coming down a lot. Big battle. SB 500 is fighting the battle too. It's trying to go back up. There's an area on the very top of high volume. The market might be targeting there too. Oh man, days like this. There you go. Ah. There you go. Somebody's gonna get hurt really bad. Ay, ay, ay. It's coming, Judge. Santa is coming to town. There you go. There you go, Judge. There you go. Come on. In and out, made 113 on that drop, waiting for the next upper. Okay, very, very smart. There you go, Judge. They are already visiting Asia low. As I said, familia, be careful because if it catches the stop loss, it's gonna do a stop run, like down like a bullet. So if you're like buying, you can get into a trap and lose a lot more than you're supposed to. It's there already, Judge. Boom. Into that 50%, might see a reaction very soon. SP 500 is falling like it's hot. There you go, familia. Right on the little ball. I was not sure at 100% if it was gonna go there, to be honest, right away. But they're being very technical, so they went to that 50%. So reaction to it, you see? Reaction. Let's see if its buyers will kick in now or not. Because they could be the opposite. It could be that they can't hold it anymore and it just goes like a bullet down or like a rocket to the sky. Wow. All these algos, they're just... SP 500 is falling. And there's a lot of room to go down. There's still plenty of room. But okay, it looks like buyers are trying to save the day. Looks like it. Unsure. My God. But Judge, we came to the spot. From this point, anything can happen. Say my bias after that is to the upside. But SP 500 is falling, so I don't know. So Judge, 113. Who else has some profits in the morning? I am up by how much? I don't know. 403 bucks. Just trading this little area here. It's going back up. I withdraw more money this Friday on Lucid and buy the accounts. So I'm not sure. Anybody trade with Lucid? Like I was talking to a friend. He said that you can buy as many accounts as you want. I don't know about that. I haven't looked into it. Because I thought it was just 5. Just like take profit trader. But if that's the case, 20 accounts will do it. Will do a lot of damage. There you go. Buyers saving the day. Josh, my friend, my lovely friend. Look at that, man. Right on the money. Oof. Once you understand liquidity, how the market moves, like those things are easy to spot. Very easy to spot. Okay. It's crazy how the volatility came down so quick. It's only 943. And Angie, no internet yet. Your internet super like is going in and out. I think it stormed over the weekend. Mess it up. Storms. Yeah. Well, as long as you're safe is what matters. It's all good. Yep, the weather here is okay. It's just hot. Sometimes it rains. Honestly, I haven't been out so much lately. This summer, it's one of the summers that I haven't done much. Maybe like a barbecue or two, that's it. I'm going to regret not doing anything this summer so bad, because I've been spending a lot of time like indoors, like doing stuff here for the community, and like coding like crazy hours. I can't believe it. Like the amount of hours I'm putting into this, it's insane. Like 18 hours, sometimes like 24 hours. I literally come like wake up in the morning and go back to bed the next day, just trying to finish up all this stuff, because it's something that you should do once and then this like set and forget. That's what I'm like rushing into it. And then just the admin part of it. Oh, but it's pretty cool. A lot of really cool stuff done. And I'm not, before I was paying people to do some of the stuff that we're not doing anyways, and I was super disappointed on that because my money was going there every month. I wasn't seeing the results I wanted. But now I'm doing everything myself. Like, that's the thing with me. Like, I'm a person that I like to have control of what I'm doing when I'm doing it myself. When I'm depending on others, it's like, it's a headache. All right, let's go. Just ping pong, familia. Ping pong, ping pong. Come on. Eagle Signals is actually saying that is looking for a potential buy at 30. What? The areas that they're watching is 31.53, so it needs to go back up. Let me see that. I need to confirm that. Whoa. Jeez. So it needs to have a confirmation that it's going back up to continue that rally up. That's what it's watching. Okay. Because it's in a selling market, so it will not consider buying at the bottom. It needs to have a confirmation that it's a continuation to the upside. That's what it's saying. Even though one of the other bots I have, it took a nice sell. And these are the automation that I'm gonna move to the other side. I'll show you guys here quickly. Look at that. That was a nice sell. That's another automation. All right. Let's see. So Eagle Eye is waiting to buy the market, but it needs to break a certain. What it's saying that it needs to break this here. It needs to go higher, and this is futures. Obviously, I'm looking at CFDs on the other side. Actually, no, this is CFDs too. So the price is at 133, and price is well, okay. I see the big difference here. My broker is a little bit different than this one. It's a much lower price. But it needs to break this and move to the upside. That's what the signal is saying. That's what it's watching. He wants to go trade positive in a positive gamma, pushing the market up. But the other one took it coming down, and it's yeah, already taking me out. Wow, that's pretty cool. One is for interest swing, and the other one is a scalp. The one that is a scalping is the one I'll connect and let you guys take it on and off whenever you guys want. All right, so nice recovery for the market, pushing back up. So Judge, how is your account going? I hope you're moving your account higher. It's bouncing like a little ping pong. It looks like it can do a nice sell there. We will see. You guys have take profit trader, right? Sorry, Tradeway, right? You guys are trading futures in Tradeway, right? Yes. In Tradeway, you guys know the strategies that I'm using, but I'm in one of my tabs because I have many tabs. One of them, I'm using a special indicator. It's not mine, but it's really good based off several VWAPs, and the market is constantly respecting it. And that's one of the things that I'm also watching. You see, it's breaking it right now, pushing to the upside. I'm out. I'm not selling anymore. I'm out. And this is the stuff that Eagle Eye is watching to make sure that it is. Wow, the delta is super high on this one right now. Back into the VWAP. I am selling again. Selling. Let's see. If it breaks the highest point, I'll be out. Okay. I'll push him back up a little bit. If you break this point here, I'm out of that sell. I'm not gonna overextend that S. S. What's it? Oh man. Just a second for me. I got it. Waiting for an important call. As I said, I'm waiting for a very important call, and I thought it was that, but no. Okay, If it breaks the highest point, the highest push, I'll get out right away. I don't want to overextend an SL if it's not going to work out. Because then this thing can flip and push to the upside super high, going back to London and Asia highest point. And I don't want to get into a trade like that, because then the negative is going to be too deep. Still selling. Let's see. SP 500 is pushing lower now. I don't understand why this thing is pushing to the upside. Okay, now we're talking. There you go. Profit a little bit, not much. I need to trade my other accounts in Apex. The thing is, the payouts are every 10 days. Oh, I love these accounts that can pay you pretty quick money. With this Lucid, I need a minimum of 3 days to withdraw. My second withdraw, but I'll withdraw this Friday. This Friday I will withdraw again, and I think I can withdraw a max of 2,500 per account on the 50K. So it's pretty good. So I shared the VIP when I did the withdrawal, like just my first one. It was pretty quick, but it was in crypto. So they gave me two options. One to withdraw, like I wasn't sure what was the other option. But I'm like, no, I want my money in my bank right away. I don't want to take it to my crypto wallet. So apparently the second option is the one to set up your bank. But if you set up your bank, it might take more days than doing it in crypto. So it depends on how you want your money. Like I have my crypto wallets and all that stuff that I can use immediately, like with my card and do whatever, but I like my money in my bank instead. So one of the mistakes that I did was that I send it over an Ethereum wallet, right? And because if you send it like in one of those coins that the money can go fluctuate, if things are going down, let's say for example, I move, what was it, $586, right? What I got in the account was like 530 something, right? Approximately. So I'm losing already like $50 there. And if it was more money, I would be losing a lot more. That's what I'm saying. Like when you guys do your first withdrawal, make sure that you do it on, if you're doing it in a crypto, do it on a stable coin like USDT, USDC, and it can do it. I didn't think about that. I thought about the fee, the transfer fee on crypto was gonna, and Ethereum was gonna be a lot less. But when it went into my crypto wallet, it was a much lower money that I received. So I was like, ah. Those are the things that you have to pay close attention when you're moving large money, because those fees when you're moving money around can be very large depending on how much you withdraw. But it is safe if you do it in USDT, because that's a stable coin that is equal to the dollar. So you just pay the transfer fee, goes into your crypto wallet, and it stays there frozen. Because I moved it in Ethereum was like fluctuating, and I lost like $50 there. I don't know how it is right now. I left it as it is because which is $500, like whatever. I'm not gonna cry a river for it, but I'm doing this to test it out, see what's better, but I'm also sharing my experience with you guys so you guys can learn about it and make your own decisions when you're withdrawing money. And if you guys have any other suggestions, be free to share it in the chat too, okay? All right, so my sell got profits. It's there going. It's fighting it. It's fighting it hard because I don't know, like SP 500 is going lower actually, making a lower low. And this thing is pushing higher. This thing should drop like hot, like really far down. NAS. And he's not. He's fighting the zone. It looks like NAS is the one who's holding SP 500. SP 500 is falling. He created another low, a lower low. And NAS is not, which is weird. There you go. Oyana, too many variables and losing money in exchange, correct. The setups that I have are very easy, like with my brokers. With my Canadian brokers, it's all straightforward. But with like forehand brokers, I make it as simple as possible. There you go. Finally, it's dropping, so on the sell is pretty good. Sell, sell, sell is pretty good. Now I will be closing it soon because there's an area that can bounce back up. Yes, I'm closing it close there. So my setups I share with the community, anybody that can ask me about it. At the end, all we're trying to make is money and not lose so much with exchange and transferring money. It's just crazy. So I close the transaction. I'm out. 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 SP 500 now is reacting to the upside. So watch. Watch. Because it can go up like a bullet. It can go up like a bullet, my friends. Watch. The delta, it's negative, so it's still coming down. I took me out, I'm out, but it's now coming down. If you guys are holding that sell, good. SB 500 is falling from me, really far down. I don't understand why NAS is not. There we go. Something is up with NAS. Doesn't want to let it go that easy. I think I'm gonna stop trading for the day because the way the market is moving, it's just quite crazy. I've been eating out that entire area, and I already reached a safe spot on that account. I'll show you guys here. This is like how I'm eating that account slowly, that area. You guys see how many transactions I took just reading that market being kicked out? And this is the stuff that I told you guys that I'm using. All these are a lot of VWAPs all together, but the market respect them quite a lot. So I closed the account for today. I think that's more than enough. Can you guys see it? 500 bucks. I think that's more than good or not. What do you guys think? Keep going? Stop? It's just the way the market is moving. I mean, I love it when it moves like that, but it can be dangerous. It can be really dangerous because then it can spike, poof, and get everybody out, and that's it. For a day on a small account, 500 bucks, it's more than good enough. 500 bucks in a day. You know how much you have to do Uber for this? You know, in a day, in less than an hour. You know how much food delivery you gotta do in a day like that? Quite a lot. So why getting so greedy is a question. That's literally what I would draw like last week, which is 586 bucks, right? I want us just to tell you, look, in one day just doing that stuff. So this Friday I want to try to withdraw the max to see how it goes. 2,000, as close as possible to $2,000. But yeah, my goal now is to buy more accounts on Lucid and trade them all together. That's the actual power of trading when you compound the accounts. It's not, can you imagine if I had 20 accounts of 100 bucks? Do the math in 1 hour. That's a $10,000 a day. And they pay the 90%, so 9,000 bucks, not bad in one day. But it's slowly. You see, without withdrawal, I buy another 3 accounts. Poof, put them together. Then those 3 accounts, I get it funded. Then I get it to withdrawal state. I build the buffer slowly. Might take me a few weeks or a week or so. And then you just keep compounding that, compounding. And then you have more accounts on your portfolio. Then the idea of that is that once you start taking like those big numbers, like 9,000, 10,000, whatever, every week or every 2 weeks, you have a job already, right? Your life doesn't depend on trading. So you get that money, move it to option chains, right? And that generates a little bit of a passive income for you when you know what you're doing. You know what I mean? And that's your retirement money. That's the money you're gonna use for retiring. Like, you're not gonna keep working or, having a boss telling you what to do. You just get out. You're like fire your boss at that point. Because your boss is giving you breadcrumbs compared to what he's doing and the amount of work you're doing. You're worth a lot more than that. Always remember that. The boss is the one that is like telling you what to do is probably not working as hard as you are. He's sitting on a table, looking at TikTok, waking up late, going to the gym, and you're the one busting your rear, doing every day the work that makes him rich. And you're like, well, that's not true. I am my own boss. I have my own company. Believe me, anybody that depends on like somebody else to generate an income, you have a boss. Believe me, my friends. Your boss could be a customer, a customer that you're providing a service. That's even worse because those are the ones that say, hey, I'm paying you for this. So Ay, ay, ay. Ay, 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 familia. There you go. Market is reacting to the upside again. And a good opportunity to buy there. There you go, go, go. Okie dokie. That was a nice opportunity. Again, when the market is doing this stuff, it's easy money. Easy money. As long as you know what you're doing. You bought? Awesome. Awesome, Wayana. There you go. Wayana knows what she's doing already. Easy money. Easy money. I'll show you guys what the market is kind of doing with this indicator here. You see how the market is like bouncing on and off out of these two areas? That's what I'm focusing in. Like when it comes back into this blue EMA, I buy. When it goes back into this yellow VWAP, I sell. And I keep doing that over and over until it breaks this point here or this point here. If it breaks it, then get out. But the trend is coming down, so it's going to create lower lows. You see that? Higher high, here, higher low. And it just keep doing this over and over. It has to break either or. And you make money doing that. And repeat that over and over, over and over, over and over. And then just stop. Don't trade anymore. Then just stop. Don't trade anymore. Be out. Make that 500 bucks, get out. And I'm just saying 500 bucks. If you make 100, 200, be okay with it. Because greed is what really kills us here. Again, look at me. I'm talking about it, and as I said, I should stop trading because I think 556 bucks is more than good enough. For a small account, this is a very small account. $556 a day is more than good. I have a friend that takes that account and will flip it and make like 7,000 in one day. But the amount of risk that he's taking is insane. The good thing about Lucid is that this is the end of the drawdown. So right now I can continue trading and risk $556. And the worst case scenario, end up breaking even for the rest of the day and not losing money. But this is what happened to me last week. This is what I learned from my mistakes. What happened to me last week? My only day that I lost money was a day that I wasn't in the green. I was $186. It was a terrible, terrible day. A terrible day in trading. A terrible day in trading. And in the last minute, I saw an opportunity. It was 4:30 that I should not be trading. 4:30 p.m. Eastern. I saw an opportunity and I took it, risking what I earned. The market went up, against me. It was like minus 400 and something dollars, but I was risking what I earned. I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Like, it's almost the end of the day. I have to close this transaction soon, before the end of the day. My friends, it was 4:45 and Lucid went automatically. Boom, close all my transactions in the negative. 5 minutes later, the market went right into my TP. What I have my TP. You know what I mean? I was like, my God. So I ended up with minus 289 because he took all my profits. Minus $289. And that was my day. A day that it was positive for me. And that happened because I got greedy. I wanted to make more money. I saw the opportunity and I took it and I lost it. Trading off hours. And those are things that I would never do in a regular day. But I'm human. And again, I'm just sharing my experiences so you guys learn from it. Like right now, $566 I think is more than good enough for that account. I have my other accounts that I can trade, but again, I mentioned I got things to do during the day and I gotta actually leave. So, familia, you guys have any questions for me? No? Easy market today, just bouncing out of those EMAs. If you guys have any question about that indicator, if anybody has my setups, you guys should have this indicator too because it pulled all my stuff too. We can talk about it later on the chat. If you guys have any questions, no problem. Just shoot me. All right. Have a wonderful rest of the day.